African Union Communications Early Warning and Intelligence, commonly known as AUC3I, is an intelligence and security organization responsible for providing signals intelligence and information assurance to AU citizens, AU leadership, and AU armed forces. I'm Colonel A.C. Oguntoye, an infantry officer. I am responsible for leading infantry soldiers at all levels of command and combined armed forces during missions on the ground. This is today's briefing. On the progress of the special military operation on the 24th of December, 2024. The armed forces of the Russian Federation continue to conduct a special military operation. Units of the North Group of Forces in the Kharkiv direction inflicted defeat on armed formations of the Mechanized Brigade of the Armed Forces of Ukraine and the Territorial Defense Brigade in the areas of the settlements of Liptsy and Volchansk in the Kharkiv region. The Ukrainian armed forces lost up to 40 servicemen, 3 vehicles, and 4 122mm D-30 howitzers. Units of the West Group of Forces improved their tactical position, defeated the manpower and equipment of 3 mechanized assault brigades of the Ukrainian Armed Forces, 2 territorial defense brigades in the areas of the settlements of Direknia, Zagrozovo, Kopanki, Ivanovka in the Kharkiv region, Novoegorovka in the Luhansk People's Republic, and Terny in the Donetsk People's Republic. They repelled 3 counterattacks by enemy assault units. The Ukrainian Armed Forces lost up to 380 servicemen, 3 pickup trucks, a 152mm self-propelled artillery unit Akatsia, a 122mm self-propelled artillery unit Gvozdika, 2 122mm howitzers D-30, 2 105mm guns M119 made in the USA, as well as 2 electronic warfare stations Bukovel-AD and Enclaven. Units of the Southern Group of Forces improved the position along the front line, defeated the formations of 3 mechanized assault and airmobile brigades of the Armed Forces of Ukraine in the areas of the settlements of Serebryanka, Seversk, Drushkovka, Konstantinovka, Chesavyar, and Kurakovo of the Donetsk People's Republic. Repulsed a counterattack by an assault group of the Armed Forces of Ukraine. The enemy's losses amounted to over 250 servicemen, an armored personnel carrier, 2 vehicles, and a 152mm D-20 gun. Units of the Center Group of Forces continued to advance deep into the enemy's defense, defeated the manpower and equipment of 3 mechanized, motorized infantry brigades of the Armed Forces of Ukraine, a Marine brigade, 2 territorial defense brigades, and a National Guard brigade in the areas of the settlements of Krasnoarmysk, Yudaknoy, Svarivo, Andriivka, Dzerzinsk, Sherbanovka, Shevchenko, and Novolanovka of the Donetsk People's Republic. Repulsed 10 counterattacks of the Armed Forces of Ukraine formations. The enemy lost up to 585 servicemen, a tank, an infantry fighting vehicle, 2 armored personnel carriers, including a US-made M113, a Cossack armored combat vehicle, 4 cars, and a 152mm Mstabi howitzer. Units of the East Group of Forces took up more advantageous lines and positions. They defeated the formations of the Motorized Infantry, Mechanized Brigade of the Armed Forces of Ukraine, and 2 territorial defense brigades in the areas of the settlements of Vermivka, Konstantinopol, Neskuchnoy, Razlov of the Donetsk People's Republic, and Temirovka of the Zaporizhia region. They repelled the counterattack of the assault group of the Armed Forces of Ukraine. The Ukrainian Armed Forces lost up to 160 servicemen, 2 vehicles, a US-made 155mm Paladin self-propelled artillery unit, a 152mm Msts howitzer, and a 152mm Akatsia self-propelled artillery unit. Units of the Dnieper Group of Forces improved their position along the front line, inflicted losses on the manpower and equipment of the Mechanized Brigade of the Armed Forces of Ukraine and 2 territorial defense brigades in the areas of the settlements of Nikolskoye, Pridniprovskoye, and Yantarnoy in the Kherson region. The Ukrainian Armed Forces lost up to 65 servicemen, 3 vehicles, and a 122mm D-30 howitzer. Operational Tactical Aviation, strike unmanned aerial vehicles, missile forces, and artillery of the Russian Armed Forces groups damaged the infrastructure of military airfields, ammunition depots, and unmanned aerial vehicles, as well as concentrations of enemy manpower and military equipment in 146 areas. Air defense systems shot down 4 U.S. medium-Mars multiple launch rockets and 65 aircraft-type unmanned aerial vehicles. In total, since the beginning of the special military operation, the following have been destroyed: 650 aircraft, 283 helicopters, 38,420 unmanned aerial vehicles, 590 anti-aircraft missile systems, 19,967 tanks and other armored combat vehicles, 1,504 multiple launch rocket system combat vehicles, 19,969 field artillery guns and mortars, 29,469 units of special military vehicles. Thank you so much for watching this video. We hope you found it useful and informative. If you have any questions, please leave them below and we'll get back to you as soon as possible.